We put some feel-good stories in the midst of all this. This is one. We are by the Little Earth community off of 24th and Cedar, and for some it's part of what they call AIM, the American Indian Movement, and for others they're just part of this nation, and they are taking care of their own tonight, and they are in front of businesses, and they're making sure nobody gets through. Joining me is, say your name now. You're the athletic director here, right?
Yeah, my name is Mucko Roberts.
Explain what you guys have choreographed here and what you have going on.
What we have here is we have 24th and Cedar blocked off. We have 26th and Cedar blocked off for the safety of our family and our homes.
And so, in essence, anybody that comes this far, you're just peacefully turning them around.
Peacefully, as peaceful as possible. We're thanking them and telling them to have a safe night. But we just want everyone to be peaceful and all the kids to have a good night here at home.
Now, not far from here, we found some people that are also part of your same group, but they're protecting some businesses. And they're out in front of some businesses, and they are going to stand guard all night or as long as they have to. Can you explain that, the community movement, to make sure that you protect your businesses and your personal lives and everything else?
Yeah, well, see, what a lot of people don't realize is these businesses, they don't have riot insurance. So a lot of them are not being covered by a lot of the riots. And some people don't realize that. So we have to be out here, and we're trying to be peaceful as possible. We're trying to make sure all the businesses, all our homes, all our families are safe here over South Minneapolis.
It's pretty impressive, though, to see how unified this group is, and the pride and the spirit that resonates when you're here. It's a very parochial thing, but it's as if to say we're not going to count on anybody else. We're going to take care of ourselves.
Well, we already had an encounter with the police tonight. I mean, we let them know we were here protecting our homes. We put our hands up. We told them that we were innocent. We not to shoot. So they seemed like they understood, and then they thanked us.
Okay, so you had a peaceful conversation with them. They understood what you were doing and why you were doing it. They allowed it and moved on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And have you seen anything? Have any protesters come by here? Have you felt threatened at all?
No. I mean, we have all this back here. We have our Indian family. We're all related over back here. This is all my family back here. And we'll do what we got to do as peaceful as possible to protect our kids, our homes, and our businesses.
It's a very impressive group, and I know you shot a little bit of it there. If you can move back a little bit, it's impressive because they are so unified, and everybody is just trying to turn traffic around and tell them to go back to wherever it was, but it's done peacefully. You can hear them chanting right now as the vehicle approaches, and they're just saying, turn around and go back. We don't want you close to. You can see over here the corner, you can see the sign for Little Earth, which is right off of 24th and Cedar, and of course a landmark here in South Minneapolis. But I think a lot of people have found it refreshing and to an extent invigorating to see tonight how many people have bonded together in neighborhoods and places like Little Earth Nation to take care of themselves and take care of their own. Are you guys going to stay here all night or as long as it takes?
We'll be out here all night, but don't get it mistaken. The native community supports we support George.
Yep.
George Floyd, and we want everyone to be peaceful. We want everyone to be safe. And,
But those are almost two separate issues, aren't they? You can support that movement and you support all that goes with it, but you still have to protect your own.
I mean, there's been incidents with police here in the past, or with community members here. There's been police brutality towards us, so we understand and we know that justice needs to be served.
Appreciate you giving us some time. Appreciate what you're doing tonight.
Thank you.
There you go, and these have popped up all over. I mentioned earlier tonight, businesses and the people that own those businesses are taking care of each other with the help of their neighbors, and you're seeing that all across the Twin Cities tonight.
Good for them, right, Maxie? And it's refreshing to hear. They had a conversation with the police. We saw some police walking through a street on the Whittier neighborhood. They yelled at some people, get back in your house, get back in your house. They didn't. They shot some tear gas at them, and they ran back in their house. But so to see this and knowing there's some cooperation going on is uplifting.
Thank you, Maxie.
Yeah, and it's a pretty simple. They're just making people U-turn, and if we see anything more, we'll get back to you soon.
Yeah, we'll talk to you too, because right now on the phone.